Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm really happy to be part of this soiree with art NFTs. So I'm here to spread the excitement for digital fashion. So the way we dress virtually with one click through augmented or virtual reality. I'm the founder of Jevels, and before I start with the slides and so on, I also would like to start with a question. Who is here a gamer? Do we have any gamers? Yeah, okay, so quite some. And did you already buy some skins for your games? Or some accessories, yeah? So you know that the market is huge already in the gaming industry. Unreal Engine, I think their revenue, 65% of the revenue comes from the accessories and the skins and so on you buy in the games and not from the games. And yeah, I think also the potential in our world, in our Alltag, everyday life is very big. Yeah, so Jevels stands for virtual jewels. That's why the V, it's not a typo. And we focus on virtual jewelry and accessories. Why? I will tell you afterwards, but here already on the first image you can see one of our NFTs being worn by a virtual creature. So actually digital fashion, and this is what I wanted to say at the beginning, is not new because gaming. But what is new, and Jan already said it as well, is the ownership of digital assets and the interoperability that you can take the NFTs in different worlds, and this is what we are working on. This is a statement of one of our customers already last year. We launched in October, and it was really a praise because she said that for her it was an eye-opener that NFTs can be worn. They are not just collectibles, but you can actually use them. And I would like to start with a couple of examples of NFTs in digital fashion. I don't know if you have heard or seen some of them. So the first fashion NFT and the most known one is the dress at the far left from your side, which was bought for 54 ETH. At that time, it was just 9.5 thousand USD. And it was a revelation because the owner could just wear it on a picture. I talked to the creators of the dress, and they got threat emails like, what is this? Why are you creating now fashion which exists digitally? So already in 2019, this was really something new and mind-blowing for many people. We are very proud to have made history as well, because one of our virtual jewelry on this picture has been worn in a live broadcast on Yahoo Finance. And here you have other examples which have made huge headlines. You have for sure heard of Artifact selling virtual shoes, which has been bought by Nike, and also Dolce & Gabbana selling their collection for 6 million USD. And other examples from gaming, maybe you have heard of Balenciaga selling at Fortnite. This was very interesting because Balenciaga, a luxury brand, reached out to a completely new customer segment, gamers. So yeah, this was really interesting. And of course, Gucci and Roblox. Maybe you have heard, this was not an NFT, and also the Fortnite Balenciaga are not NFTs, but these are interesting examples because also the Gucci, they sold a bag in Roblox, which was more expensive than the real one for approximately 4,000 USD. So yeah, digital fashion NFTs are becoming big, and we're very happy to be proud of it. But why do we need it? And I think this slide is very busy, but there are some really interesting facts, so I wanted to go through with it. Actually, in digital fashion, two worlds come together. On the one hand, we are spending a lot of time in the virtual space, during the pandemic. Me personally, I was sitting 10 hours a day in virtual meetings, and 600 million other people as well. And it would be very easy to just do a click and dress virtually, right? And not only easy, but sustainable, more creative, and so on. And this is already possible with Jevels, but I will come to that later. It's not only about augmented reality, but also virtual reality. So Decentraland, Jan already mentioned, Decentraland is becoming very popular, and there are many users inside who also want to dress themselves. And we see that already in Roblox, 20% of users change their appearance daily. So the market is really huge. Yeah, and the market size of luxury is meant to grow. On the other hand, of course, the sustainability is very important to the users, but also the personalization. And that's why I asked the question about how can the community or the owners personalize their NFTs. So we know that 84% of fashion consumers want their products personalizable, but only 17% of brands already offers it. And with digital assets, you can change color, change size. You can, make it fully personalizable. And with we at Jevels, we merge these two worlds through the blockchain. So we use the Ethereum blockchain to guarantee ownership of designs, traceability, royalties for designers, and the interoperability for the variability in different worlds. So our morning routine now looks like this, but our vision is more of I stand in front of my avatar and I choose what he owns. And I put 2028 because there is an analysis of Accenture. I don't know if you have heard, there is a very long document from Accenture that in 2028, a major fashion brand is going to sell more digital clothes than physical ones. 2028, it's in 6 years, so it's tomorrow. These are some of the examples of our customers. Worn through augmented reality, virtual reality, so on a metahuman, I don't know, here, for instance. With Gary James McQueen, you probably heard of Alexander McQueen. His nephew created a virtual crown with us for the Platinum Jubilee. We have some designs also for Decentraland. There are virtual or digital models who have already worn our designs, and many customers in their Zoom calls or through augmented reality, Zoom calls, MS Teams, Google Meet, and so on. So I would like to tell you about our solution in detail. We collaborate with designers from all over the world, and we have only digital-only products or phygital products, so physical and digital. So for instance, these earrings I'm wearing, we digitized them, and you can wear them also through augmented reality or on your avatar, as well as the digital product. So you can, with the phygital products, you can enter any room you want, wearing your favorite jewelry or accessory. And as I said, we work with our smart contracts are minted on the Ethereum blockchain, so every design on our website is an NFT. Not exclusive, it's the designer who decides on the exclusivity, so we have NFTs which have 100 copies, because we work with the ERC 1155 standard, and also the price is decided by the customer. So just a summary of what we focus on. The ownership, of course, with the NFT, it's a given. The utility, so we work not only with augmented reality, which is actually our focus because we are official partner of Snap, who has really great technology. They have their spectacles in development, so I really believe that in future we are going to put on our Ray-Bans with augmented reality or lenses, walk through the world and see descriptions or videos on buildings, people wearing digital outfits. So augmented world is something which excites me more than virtual reality, to be honest, because I like our world. It just needs to be augmented. And what I said before, personalization is, I think, really important. And here I added, if you have Snapchat, you can scan the code and you can then wear the earrings and change the color, for instance, of the stones. So these are these earrings. A little bit about our traction, what we have achieved already. We were very happy about an article in the New York Times, which featured us in a big scale. We collaborated with Digital Fashion Week and Fashion Week in general. The film festival, I wanted to tell you about, we are going to create a fashion film on TikTok as well, so. And I told you about the crown, so we were really happy that during the Platinum Jubilee it was worn by more than 1 million people. And it's available as NFT, and it is actually not yet sold out. We have 2 out of 10. So if you want to grab your copy, be quick. We have partnerships with more than 20 designers, and we have many more to come, which is really exciting. I'm flying to New York to NFT NYC on Saturday, where we also have an event with our designers to reach even a larger community, and we have sold over 100 NFTs. Yes, I'm working on the project with my sister, who is in Vancouver, so I hope that one day I can meet her in the Metaverse, in the virtual space, and be fully dressed in virtual clothes which come from Jevels. Here are some of the designers we work with, and we have some freelancers. And I'm over through the slides, but this is our QR code to the link tree, and I think there you can find many information, a lot of information. Also links to our augmented reality filters and some other articles and so on. So I hope you are excited about getting dressed virtually in the future. And if you have any questions, I'm here.
So how I understood it now, that you are collaborating with designers and then bringing their physical artwork into the digital world. Are you also thinking of a vice versa method, that a digital art can be printed out as an NFT with a 3D printer?
We have both, actually. Okay. Yeah, so we have designers who come from the physical space, where we collaborated with them, digitized their jewelry or accessories, and then the customer can get both or just the digital object. But we also have 3D designers who already come from 3D design, and then they 3D print their objects. I have 3D printed earrings from,
Cool, very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, so 1 million people wore the digital item, but I guess they didn't all install a blockchain wallet and get through all the steps. So how are you onboarding people from outside the blockchain world?
Great question. Actually, our aim is to onboard as many people as possible, and that's why we don't have unique NFTs, but more copies, and that's why the prices are more accessible. And it is also possible to pay with credit card or PayPal on our website. So you buy your NFT, it is then put in your profile on our website, and then you can claim it on chain afterwards. So you connect then your crypto wallet, and then you can claim it. Yeah. So this is.
Initially, people just have a regular database account on your site?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or can you also do anonymous users who just access a link and make it very easy as well?
We had it at first, then we switched it off because we wanted to build the database of our customers. But now we got a lot of inquiries from that side as well, so I think we will we will put it back.
I mean, yeah, accessibility and
Yeah,
low barrier to entry is key
exactly.
to adoption. So I guess
Yeah.
that's a lot. We have to put a lot of thought into that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great feedback. Thanks. Yeah.
I obviously have to restore my Snapchat account, but once I've restored it, how get my Jewel on my Snapchat?
Yeah, so we have free filters on Snapchat, so you just can search for Jevels and you can find all our filters with a watermark with the website. But and then you can wear them if you're the NFT owner without the watermark for your Zoom calls. So you just need to install the Snap camera and connect it to your camera and meeting platform. This user experience is a little hard for our customers, and we need to explain a lot, which we are aware of. Most importantly for the corporate customers who cannot download Snap Camera. And that's why we have partnership with Snapchat or with Snap, because we want to create our own extension with their technology. So this is something we want to work on next.
How is it working on Zoom, for example, or MS Teams?
So when you install the Snap Camera, it's a virtual camera, and then you just change in the settings. Instead of your HD camera, you put Snap Camera, and it works.
That's cool.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? No, I'm still here.
In what editions do the NFTs sell, like the ones that you can buy now? And how is the pricing compared to the same jewelry physical? Like how do they compare, kind of?
What was the first question? I didn't understand. What?
How many of one item are there? Like what is the supply of the crown and the ring of the items that are there?
Yeah, so I have to, because the second question, I wanted to start with this one. How many copies we have and what is the pricing? Yes, okay. So we have, to attract different base of customers, we have different types of pricing. So our most least expensive NFT is for, I think, $10 or $15, where we have 100 copies. And the most expensive we had was $500. And it's interesting to see who is buying what. So we know that the NFT collectors are more attracted to the limited and more expensive versions. For instance, the crown, we have shoes, we have another like halo, and also the art piece I showed at the beginning. This was the one for 500. Here we have 3, we only have 1. And for instance, the crown was for 10 copies for, I think, 0.15 ETH. So it depends on the designer as well, on his community, what he thinks he can sell, and coming from that.
Well, Zuzana, you know, I really like your product, and I know it quite for a while. So, but my question is, the designer seems to be pretty at the center of what you are doing. So, what's the designer's take rate on the first or secondary or whatever sale? Is there any take rate on the secondary?
Yeah, we have royalties, 5%. Agreed. I think it's the same on OpenSea, right? I think it's 5%. And so we decide on a profit split with the customers for each item we sell. It depends on the service we provide, because we create the AR filters and the virtual experience ourselves. And I showed you our small team. I have a full-time job, my sister as well. So it's actually the reason why we have only 20 designers. It's the resources, the time resources, and not the lack of interest. So we agree on the profit split with the designer, and then also on the secondary market, they get something out of every sale. Yeah. Actually, we are organizing an event breakfast at Jevels now in New York, and I was thinking if you mint your film or the film Breakfast at Tiffany's, we need to collaborate, right, for the jewelry.
That's cool. Zuzana, thanks so much for being here, and
Thank you
give
very
Zuzana
much.
a big applause.